Hello everyone, Tommy the Tank here. Um, my last video featured my German BR series 215, 218 locomotives, etc. They're my favourite European diesel. Now I'd like to show you my favourite UK diesel, which is the Class 37. I have two. This is DC and the other one is DCC. It's called Viking. I've run that before. This one has been shown once, I believe, a long time ago. So now we'll let this one have a run. It's pulling a rake of cement tankers that has very rarely been shown. Like the 37, they very rarely get a run. So I thought, why not? This is a Hornby. The year of manufacture I'm unclear about. Hopefully some of you can tell me. I think it's 80s. It had a ring-filled motor, and when I bought it, it was used. It was very cheap, and it was a very bad performer. It couldn't pull more than a couple of wagons or coaches. The wheels would slip. I put new traction tyres on, still didn't seem to work very well. So I left it. So it was untouched for quite some time. And then I found a way to improve it, which I'll show you at the end of the video what I did. So now I'll make it run through the tunnel. It's just been over the bridge. So there we go, it's gone through the tunnel. Now we'll pan around. Catch it coming through the far side. As you can see, it's in British rail markings. Okay, so now back over the bridge. I don't think there's a diesel sound or a diesel locomotive sound that can beat the 37. It's an amazing sound when they're powering up. My DCC 37 has a very nice sound chip in it. It's standard, it's a Bachmann. I haven't changed anything. I'm quite happy with the sounds. I tend to use my DC most of the time. Running very, very well. As that's running around, I'll just show. This tree was mysteriously blown across the track by a freak gust of wind, so I'm now going to call this my branch line. if you'll pardon the pun. I'm just going to try something, see if it works. Okay, I now want to take you over to my industrials side. These three wagons, as you can see, from the South Wales Portland Lime and Cement Company, Penarth. Penarth is very close to my hometown, and this company had a cement works, and the limestone was in a quarry which was across a main road. So to get the limestone, they had like a miniature railway. They had an open shunter. The driver sat out in the elements. From what I can remember as a child, being fascinated to be stopped by guys with red flags while this train crossed the main road. Like I say, narrow gauge with hoppers so that they could be loaded in the quarry. And then very rarely on the way back from Penarth, we'd be stopped, and the loaded train would crawl its way across the main road. Amazing to see. This company was later taken over by the Cement Marketing Corporation, or company, which was Blue Circle Cement. And I believe that the life of the quarry was expiring. They had pumps to maintain the water, keep the water levels down, and I believe the pumps failed and they just gave up. So the quarry was donated to the local council, and it then became Cosmiston Lakes, which is now a nature reserve with swans and ducks and many species of bird. So it's a very nice place to walk around, especially in the summertime. People have picnics on the grass. So this is like a across the road scenario. Let's see if it will work. Wrong way. This is a Lilliput shunter. Nice quality. Let's hope we can pull them across. There we go. I'm sure Tim J.D. McDowd will know about Cosmiston. So back to the 37. This is a slightly extended Wednesday video, as I won't be uploading anything on Sunday. Yippee, I hear you say, I know. Quite pleased how this is running. So, like I say, with the tree landing on the tracks, this has now become my branch line. Okay, so I'll stop this now and I'll show you what I've done to improve it. It's very controllable. Right, so just bear with me. Okay, as you know, I like to modify things and I like to improve things. So here's the Ringfield motor with new, fairly, well, when I say new traction ties, they were maybe 5-6 years ago. And there's another Ringfield motor. This one came from my Hornby Mallard, which was tender driven, which for some reason just slipped. I could, no matter what I did, I couldn't get any traction. So I converted my Mallard to chassis drive. That now has a flywheel driven chassis. Unbelievable. Love my Mallard. So this one now has two identical Ringfield motors. And when I looked at the Mallard Ringfield motor, I didn't really pay much attention, and so it was in a box, and then one day I thought I'll have a look at that, and when I compared the two, they were identical, and luckily they run at the same speed. I serviced this yesterday. I cleaned all the brushes and the comms and the pickups, so it's running quite nicely. So this is the secret to my, what I call my successful 37 running. I've seen a lot of other people running these, they're quite long actually, but because I have some fairly tight curves, it's always been a bit of a problem. But now with the two bogie drives, all-wheel drive, it's a superb runner. So I'm quite happy with that now. Okay, so thank you for watching. Bye now.